Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our free tarot readings at Roma G's. My name is Miss Nikki Jean, and it is October, April 17th, 2024. And I'm going to get us started for the day. I'm using a couple new decks that I don't know, I'm just feeling called to switch it up with everybody. So we'll see how it goes. I already got some questions. So I'm going to do Maricel Delgado. May I have a general card, please? Yes, Maricel, I'm going to pull. I'm using the Herb Crafter's Tarot, which is actually a secret favorite that I use for my personal readings, but I love this deck so much. I'm bringing it out to you guys. For you, Four of Air Lavender. So this is representing, I don't know if you can see yes, lavender, which is Four of Wands. So this to be like calm, gentle vibes today. Lavender is really healing, really calming. I mean, it heals, it calms, reduces inflammation. So anytime that if you're feeling like stressed out or you need to make a decision, today is a good day to just like take a step back and indulge in things that are like calming to you or healing to you, that make you feel good, that kind of take, stop and smell the roses kind of vibe. If you're worried about a decision, please just take a step back before making that decision and like do things. I mean, like there's dirt on this card. It's like telling you to ground and to just stop and smell the roses. Okay. Oh, I got a couple questions already. Good morning, Magic Flies. I see you every Wednesday. Hello, Leanne. Can I have a one-card reading? Absolutely, Leanne. So, Leanne, I'm going to use a Golden Tarot, which is this deck. Love this one, too. Five of Coins. So, to me, Leanne, this card is kind of telling me it's maybe time to reassess the ways that you are like financially hustling or making money, and to kind of do some cooperative work, meaning like working in unison or working with others, but also knowing like if you have a team that you work around with or you're trying to build a team, or even if it's family, like where should their limits be, like getting rid of the dead weight and supporting those that are like increasing your financial stability, your home stability. But I do feel like there is dead weight that needs to be let go of. It could be a person, it could be like an extra duty, or maybe delegate tasks better, so you're not trying to do everything at once because this person is exhausted. Okay. Keith Jackson, can I have a card for my future? Absolutely, Keith. I have the Knight of Wands. This is a wonderful card. Keith, you always are on here, and I would say you're continuing to do the Lord's work. I do feel like things are moving in progression for you, so don't stop. I know that there might be some tired, exhausted energy, but this is, like it's not over yet. The battle's not over. This is a night, so you're still gonna have to do the fight, but the fighting shouldn't be as exhaustive as long as you know how to, to strategically plan your purpose, if that makes any sense. That's for you. Sherry, Sturts. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Nikki. What area of my life needs more attention right now? What a great question. Let's see. Fire, passion, Mullen. Okay, what an interesting card. So this is Ace of Fire, which is literally the Ace of Wands. Oh, man, I'm sorry you can't see this. So where do you find your passion? Where do you find your creativity? Where do you find your love in life? It's hard to kind of make these decisions if you're not really like feeling called or not feeling like interested. So you need to be focusing on yourself and what's driving you and what you really care about. I like to say this is a good time to be selfish, actually. So stop worrying about others, because now you need to be nestling or like nurturing your goals, your hobbies, your interests, so something new can come from that, instead of focusing on everybody else. Okay, so it's focusing on you, not so much like self-care, but like your interests and like what makes you feel sexier. Even get a new wardrobe, or like go get a makeover and something like that. There's just something to make you feel better about yourself. Okay, that's for Sherry. Rose Lambert, good day, my dear. Good day. Harmony, here. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. I hope I'm saying this right. Your name is Alisis Gazal. Hello. Here's my question. Will Santo come talk to me tomorrow about his feelings for me? All right. I'm going to use my Mermaid Tarot deck for that. And King of Cups. But I got it reversed. So to me, it's not going to go how you think it's going to go. I think this person is still like in his it's not really, especially when it comes to feelings, they're not really emotionally mature to really kind of say that out loud. So that's not necessarily a bad sign, but just know that I'm sure they're still processing their feelings for you. So it might be a little bit difficult to hear what you would like to hear. My recommendation anytime I see cups reversed is to you engage in the questions in a very safe space. Don't be like, do you like me? But make it so he can feel safe to answer those questions, like how do you feel about me, or give him like what ifs and whatnot, just to kind of get him out of his own head so he can start processing things. Okay, but I do have a sense when it's reversed that he's really hard time kind of dealing with emotions, so it might be hard for him to even say how he's feeling about you. Okay, so but there's ways that you can kind of now that you're aware, you can kind of come prepared for that conversation. All right, sorry, I'm gonna say this wrong. Sorry, Adam, could you please pull okay, so a general Lenormand card. I don't have a Lenormand. I just use tarot, but I will pull a general card for you nonetheless, because that's what I do. And I have 8 of Earth. Oh, it's awesome, which is represented by turmeric. This is a hardy card. This is telling me that you are doing, especially when it comes to home or financial stuff, like you're doing good. It is a process and it's going to take time. But all the work you're doing is the goal is coming, it is for a better purpose. So just know that, even though like you may have a hard time seeing the point of it right now, or it just seems monotonous, know that there is an end in sight. It's actually going to be for such a stronger benefit than you even think it's going to be. Okay, that's for Sarah, Adam. All right, Magic Flies. I've been asked to create a podcast. Ooh, how is that going to go? That's an interesting question. That's exciting. Let's see. Oh, the moon. So to me, better than you think. Don't doubt yourself. Don't hold yourself back. You may be like, I don't know if I'm like successful, or I don't have anything to talk about. Stop. This is better than you think. It's actually going to open more doors. It's going to illuminate. Actually, it's going to also expose more people to you, or show, you have something that needs to be shared. And I do think sharing stories is a really important way to get information out to other people so people can relate. So don't hide behind the darkness. Don't hide. Just go with it. Even though if it doesn't even look or sound interesting to you first off, like go with it, because it's going to expose a lot. Okay. So I like that. That's for Magic Flies. Monica Copeland, good morning, or good rising, Yeah, can I have a card, please? Yes, you may. Ooh, this mermaid deck is really calling me. 8 of Swords, but she is reversed, which is a good sign to me. 8 of Swords is usually, typically, people don't really like this card, but when it's reversed, it's telling me, for Monica, that you are releasing anxieties, energies, just, things are holding you back, like self-sabotaging behaviors. You're kind of acknowledging them, or you've been awakened to where you're problem, not other people, and you're trying to find solutions. This is a time to be really gentle with yourself, and to know that like what's out there isn't as scary as you think it is. There's a fear because of a trauma that may have happened, but you're kind of in the process of overcoming that, and you don't like where you're at, and you know that the only way to get through this is to heal and to work on yourself. So this is a good moment. This is a really strong card for when I see people like having this. It's like you woke up and you're like, okay, so now I can find some solutions. All right, Renee Head, good morning. May I have a card, please? Absolutely, Renee. Today, we got King of Coins. This guy looks like a baller. I love this card. He's literally has gold on his, it's gold. So to me, this could be either there's someone in your life that I do believe it's like providing a really strong, stable character for you, like honor that, cherish that, appreciate that. It's also maybe even about you, like you are doing really good at providing stability and creating a safe environment for your home or your work. That just needs to be acknowledged. Like you're doing the right thing. So if you're doubting yourself, or you feel like nothing's coming through, like it is time, take a step back and see all the hard work you've put in, because you've reached really great levels. Okay. Becca Maria Ramos, can I have a card regarding my career? Absolutely. Ooh, sorry, I don't want to skip too far. Oh, Ace of Water, which is Ace of Cups in the traditional tarot. The card is represented by plantain. Your career, this is going to be really nourishing and nurturing for you. I don't know if you're starting a new career or if you're thinking about a new career, but this is a time to make sure that your career path is in line with your emotions and you feeling safe in your job. So if you feeling like your emotions are all up and down when you're at your job, maybe it's time to like look for something new, because you need a calming environment to uplift you. If you are in that place, just to know that that's going to grow. Like the culture there is really safe for you. The environment there is very safe for you. And it's time for you to kind of look at this new place for healing, to letting go, because a lot of people have workplace traumas they don't know. And so this, if you have a new job, this could be just like letting go of those old workplace traumas. Or if you do have workplace traumas, your current job, you do need to I would start looking for another place that makes you feel more safe. That's Rebecca. Oh, thank you guys. Thank you for my hair. Can we ask polls for a specific question? Yes, absolutely, Lisa's. Rose Lambert, may I have a card, please, my dear? Absolutely. The Tower. Okay, man, that was so the Tower is a card of destruction. It's removing things that are no longer serving you in your life. So this isn't like a warning. I will say that this comes when it is time to like shed. I like to call it spring cleaning time, like removing things. Like you can be in control of the Tower, or the Tower can be in control of you. So if there's things that are holding you back physically, literally like spring cleaning or just getting new sheets for your bedroom, now is the time to kind of embrace that and like get rid of the old so something new can come into your life. Okay, it's not as scary as it comes off if you are understanding of like where you need to let go. But to me, I'm just getting a really physical vibe, meaning like it is something like within the home. If there's like old furniture or old clothes, you just had to get out. Now's the time to do it. Okay, that is for Rose. Okay, Alyssa's Gozelle, may I have a card for my love life? Absolutely. Let's see what's up with the love life. Page of Pentacles. Oh my God, this is a really beautiful card. I like it. It's, I think it's time to kind of put yourself out there if you're not out there, and to trust and be as like open and vulnerable as possible. This isn't the time to be scared or holding back or having an ick list or doing all the things that people, just having a lot of expectations. It's kind of just being open to who's ever coming into your life and accepting them for who they are, and knowing that you have the like capabilities of acknowledging red flags before we get too late. Because I do think sometimes we are so scared of being hurt again that we put up these walls before it's too soon. And this is saying let the walls go. You already know when someone's being weird, but don't hold them to a higher standard than, and just allow the process. This is going to take time. The Pentacle card to me also takes time. So it's not going to be a crash and burn kind of situation. It might be a friendship that develops into a relationship. Okay. That's for Alyssa's. Samantha, good morning. Pull a card for me tomorrow. I'm going to the doctor. Gotcha. Well, let's do the Herb Crafters Tarot. 7 of Water. Ooh, well, water is cups. One, I'm going to say drink a ton of water. There is healing that needs to be done. Birch is actually a really healing herb. So there is something that, I don't know if you're worried about a sickness. I mean, it is something that can be easily healed, but it will require some change in diet or some change or removal of certain things or certain toxins in your body. So if you smoke or you drink, moderation is key to like release whatever is sickening you or making you sick. This isn't a warning, but it is kind of an awareness of like a detox, basically. Sometimes our body just needs to detox. We take in a lot of nasty chemicals just on a daily, whether we are conscious of it or not. And so this is kind of taking a little more ownership into like, okay, I need to, drink some birch, honestly, or drink some dandelion root, cleanse the body for a minute. She just needs to reset. Okay. So it's not a bad thing, but it is kind of calling you to pay more attention to your energy levels too. Are you tired? And where you're, maybe your stomach hurts, making sure that you're not putting foods in your stomach that are upsetting it. Okay. So yeah, that's for Samantha. Lady, can I have a card for what job I'll get? Well, I don't know if I can do, well, yeah, we'll see what kind of, oh, interesting. Strength. Honestly, to me, I'm not sure like what kind of job you'll get, but it's you kind of already know. And this job is going to it's going to highlight and advance and enhance your current strengths and wherever you're like your strongest at. Like you're going to feel very comfortable there. You're going to feel really supported there. You might even be in a leadership position. So making sure that you are finding jobs or you're like asking for promotions because you have a lot of skills. So, a job that is going to encourage those. Okay. That's for Lady. Del Murphy, can I have a card for how best to connect with my guides or how they want me to connect with them? That's a great question. I love connecting with guides. Usually you're overthinking it. You're way overthinking it. So 10 of Wands to me is like you're too much in your head and not like in the spirit world or in nature. They definitely don't, if you are questioning, are you there? Are you there? You should kind of have a little bit more of a communication with them and tell them how you want to talk to them. So if there's a guide that you want to connect with, or if it's an ancestor you want to connect with, light a candle for said guide or said ancestor, and you start that conversation. Say, hey, I'm interested in talking to you. I need to see signs. Show me a sign, in 24 hours that you're with me as well. I'm making my effort, so you make their effort. Spirits aren't just going to pop around if you're not noticing them. So having, the wands is also about communication. So making sure you're being direct and saying, even if you're not sure who, just be like, Spirit is to someone here. Give me a sign, like where you want me to focus on. But they are around you, but you're overthinking it. I think it's going to be a lot more complicated than it is. You got to put it out there. And I like to work with candles because it makes it a little bit easier for them to kind of be like, okay, but then learning to see the signs and what those signs of said spirits are. So if you want to work with a goddess, make sure you do the research on, like, you work with Athena, you light a candle for her. If you see an owl, for example, that means she's watching you. That means she's got your message. So it's going to be something like that. Or if it's ancestors, only your family as well as more than I do. But yeah, so communicate with them, but they're around, okay? That is for Del Murphy. Angela Harris Todd. May I have a card, please? Absolutely. The world. Okay, this is a badass card just because it's like a woman with a bunch of children. She's very in power, at ease, and just holding court, basically. And everyone's looking up at her. This means to me that you have, for Angela, like you are, and it's almost in the shape of a female. I just noticed that, a female body part. That something is that you've created something that is almost to completion, and to acknowledge that it's time maybe that something is over, but like it's only because something brand new is coming your way. You have been really successful at this too. So like almost basking in it. I almost want to say like close the chapter, but bask in like your glory, bask in like your what you've gone through and what you've accomplished. Because it's time to rest, one, two, and two, people admire you. So own what you've been doing. Even if you don't think it's significant, it could just be like you cleaned up your whole house. Enjoy the house cleaning for like a couple of days before people mess it up, You bought a new car, enjoy the new car before people come in. Like kind of enjoy this time before, something new comes into it. Okay, that's for Angela. LaTanya Wilson. Hi, can I get a card for this week? Absolutely. I'm going to do the Herb Crafters. 10 of Fire. Okay. This is 10 of Fire, which is associated with 10 of Swords. This is healing, and the herb is comfrey. Comfrey is incredibly healing. So to me, this is saying like whatever you've gone through, the worst is over, but now you need time to recover and time to heal. So, and the worst doesn't have to be like, I don't know, a battle or anything. It could just be like you got through a really tough week. Work was really stressful. Your kids are fighting, things are like, okay, instead of keep going just because things are settled, like take a step back, drink some freaking water and just heal. Like, what do you do to, recover from a tough week? How do you, detox from crazy work stuff? Like hopefully you're engaging in like self-healing practices or like, little rituals that are all about self-care. And this is a time to like do that self-care because the worst is over. So you want to make sure that you're fully healed before you go back out into the world. Just going back into a battle when you haven't fully recovered is never safe. And it definitely won't let you you won't be as strong to like deal with other things. So even drinking comfrey, honestly, is really healing for you. You can put it on your body if you got any wounds. Yeah, this is just telling me it's over, but let's do some like self-care, okay? She Moon, hi. Oh, I'm new from Australia. Hello, Australia. That's awesome. Lex Vigo, one card, please and thank you. Absolutely. I'm going to do Mermaid with Lex. Page of Wands, beautiful. So pages, again, this is something new that you're trying to do or start. Even if it's with love, I'm not sure. I'm trying to figure this one out. But this is continue on with this. Know that you don't have all the knowledge about this, or you don't know everything, but don't be scared about that. Like, knowledge and the information will come to you, but it's definitely telling you to continue to seek it out and to keep an open mind and be vulnerable. Keep an open mind, especially when it comes to wands. This is all about passion and being curious about the world and seeing what the opportunities are going to come to you, not being like, oh, everyone sucks, I don't want to go out there, because the world is a scary place. So try to let those, it's also a beautiful place. So that's kind of big, but yeah, that's for Lex Vigo. Shimoon, I love the tower sorts shits out. Aisa Lynette Rivas, good morning. Could you pull a card to see if my husband and I should move? Let's see. That's for Lynette, absolutely. Madre of Water, Oats. So Madre of Water is a Queen of Water, Queen of Cups. Yes, but it's not quite ready yet. Oats are something that like takes time to steep, takes time to really like there's a planning and process before you do anything impulsive. So, and I'm getting a sense like that planning hasn't been taking place, or that kind of like research or investigation. If you guys want to move, like really take the time and pick the perfect house, pick the perfect place, pick perfect, like you have the opportunity to create, a sacred space in a home. So making sure that you find it, you're just not desperate moving. So it is saying yes, but there is some sort of like hold still, or like plan it out, research a little bit more before you move, because it's you want to make sure this is like the perfect spot for you. Okay, I'm gonna take one more question. Mel Nuring, will I meet my boyfriend in person next month? Well, let's see. 9 of Wands. Yes, and I don't know. There's complications. I feel like I don't know what's going on with this person, but there's always like something holding back, like an obstacle that is unnecessary. So unless you kind of plan, like you buy the ticket or he buys the ticket already, like I wouldn't wait to fate for it to happen. I definitely would like, I would definitely take more active time to research how you guys are going to meet. Like if you guys are long distance, who's driving where, like get that plan in place. Okay. Okay. I'll do one more card. So paranormal PDX. I totally messed that up, but yes, I have a card on what I need to focus on. Yeah. Let's do her crafters. Ace of Earth, money, girl, boy, whoever, person, money. It's time to focus on your home. Focus on money. This is Nettle. Ace of Earth is all about just creating your stable environment and nurturing that environment. So if there's definitely something in your life that you've not like in your home, it needs to start at the home base, at the foundation, before anything else can grow. So I'm thinking spring cleaning. I'm thinking of, making sure you got another job, like doing things that are making your home environment feeling safe and like something that you really love doing. That you like being there, creating a sacred space, or even if you have a clean house, like make a sacred space in your house. I'm not sure that you're just going to want to continue to be there. Okay. All right. Thank you guys. That is all I can do for today, but join us again on Monday. Like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and I will see you next Wednesday. Thank you again. Have a great Wednesday, everyone. Bye.